heavy protests in Benin City over Sars harassment. There are heavy protests against the continuous and unending harassment of unarmed citizens by men of the Special Anti-Robbery Squad (SARS) of the Nigerian Police Force in Benin City, Edo State capital. According to sources, the protest was recorded in some part of Benin metropolis on Tuesday afternoon. This protest comes a day after the Inspector General of Police, Muhammadu Adamu, placed a ban on the SARS and other tactical squad across the country from carrying out routine patrols and other conventional law risks. Sources say that the peaceful protests grounded commercial activities around Benin Sapele Road, Upper Sakmoba Road, St. Saviour area to First East and Second East Secular and Airport Road in Benin City. Commercial activities in some parts of Benin metropolis, including the King's Squad, front of Oba Palace, were equally grounded during the protest by youths who chanted anti-SARS songs. The youth called on police authorities to go beyond the rhetoric of ban SARS and other affiliated units of the force by ending pervasive human rights abuse, extrajudicial killings, harassment and intimidation of unarmed civilians under the guise of looking for internal fraudsters in the state. Some police operatives who accompanied the protesters prevented hoodlums from hijacking the rally and descending into cohorts or violent clashes with other road users. The protester called on relevant authorities to prevail on corrupt security personnel to respect the privacy of Nigerians. The protesters brandished placard bearing various inscriptions such as "My house is my privacy." Another one says, "Save us from the onslaught of SARS." Another one says, "Nigeria is my country," among others. Thank you, viewers, for listening to this news. This is very good for Nigeria. The federal government has to know that if proactive steps are taken, concerning this SARS, then they will stop this harassment they are having on different states. Yes, to stop. A time will come that even the policemen in uniform will not even guarantee their safety. A voluntary spirit is gradually being unleashed on the people, and it is gaining momentum as days go by. Why I said it's good for Nigerians is because the federal government are sitting down doing nothing about Boko Haram and herdsmen. Why I'm bringing this Boko Haram is because if Boko Haram they are being defeated now, I know that SARS, immediately they take SARS about, or they ban SARS, they tell them they should stop the activities, they will have stopped. But they don't regard the federal government. They don't regard President Muhammadu Buhari, because if they regard President Muhammadu Buhari, immediately they ban these people, they would have stopped the activities. But they believe that since President Muhammadu Buhari was unable to defeat or to talk to Boko Haram and herdsmen, so they don't have but Buhari doesn't have the right to even advise them or talk to them in any way concerning stopping their activities. So you see why these people are not even listening to the federal government. They can never listen to the federal government because the federal government are really fucked up when it comes to security in this country. But come to think of it, No matter what happens in the country, Sars should not be harassing, no matter what these young youth, no matter what they do, or what matter wrong they do. Sars doesn't have the right to keep beating or even beating them to death, even if they do wrong things. And you know that this person has committed a crime, then they should be arrested and be persecuted, taking them to jail. Not because taking laws into your hands, beating them and even harassing them as if they are not human beings. The reason why the government banned this so-called Sars is because they arrest innocent ones. Look at what happened recently. A friend of my brother, he was killed because of this Sars. What happened? What happened was Sars, when they invaded a community, they started to chase young men, young boys, young youths. And if you were in the youth position, you would run for your dear life, because you have not committed anything. Because immediately they arrest you, you will definitely pay huge amount of money to bail you. And the family, maybe their families are not that buoyant. They will be thinking that they have committed crime. That is why the Sars people arrest them. So they started running. At the end of the day, one of them ran to a BRT bus, and immediately the bus killed my brother's friend. So we expect government to just keep quiet and not saying anything about this? No, this is why the government have placed a ban on Sars, because their own is too much. Even despite its ban, they still travel to different states to harass this so-called innocent youth, which is very wrong. It's very wrong. They arrest anybody they like. Any youth they see, if you commit crime, you committed crime or not, they will arrest you, and which is very, very bad. This is wrong. Arresting people, killing them for no just cause. So viewers, you have heard it all from the writer concerning the Sars and their harassment on youth, on innocent youth. What is your take on that? What do you have to say concerning that? Your comment concerning this news is very much helpful. Will be helpful if you can drop them below the comment box. Click on the subscription button as well as the bell button to receive notifications whenever I publish any new videos. Thank you.